president of
Nigeria.
Call the president. Call the president of Nigeria.
Okay, let's go on.
Call the president. Call your president.
Yes, we're waiting. Oh, yeah, now.
Call your president.
See,
call the president.
You continue.
Continue. Yes,
you will see. Continue.
Kenya Airways disrespected a Nigerian passenger, and let's not pretend to be surprised. A Nigerian woman, stranded for 17 hours because of a flight delay, asked for basic assistance. Instead of professionalism, she got mocked to her face. Call your president. You will never fly with us again.
So you will provide a sanitary towel. You will provide. You won't take. You come and take my phone. Touch my phone, then you will see. Touch my phone. You touch my phone.
Trust me, you're not going to.
Oh no, get back phone.
You're not going to fly on Kenya Airways again.
You're
not going to fly on Kenya Airways.
Okay, you will see now.
You can never get our aircraft.
I will not check it down. Thank God. I'm speaking to the Minister of Finance of Nigeria. You will see.
Call the president of
Nigeria.
Call the president of Nigeria.
Okay, let's go on.
Call the president. Call your president.
Yes, we're waiting. Oh, yeah, now.
Call your president.
See,
call the president.
You continue.
Continue. Yes,
you will see. Continue. I want a hotel. I need sanitary towels.
I'm not going to give you anything.
You will give me food tonight.
You're not giving me anything.
Yes, okay. Oh, yeah, now.
You won't give me anything.
Very wicked set of people. 17 hours layover. 17 hours. Act of wickedness. I have blood clot issues.
Call your president. Call your president.
Oh, yeah,
call your president.
Wọ́n ti issue ticket mẹ́ta fún mi. Wọ́n ti issue ticket. Wọ́n ti issue boarding pass mẹ́ta. Wọ́n ti issue boarding pass mẹ́ta sí mi.
You are not going to fly Kenya Airways again.
Kò sí wàhálà.
We don't want you. We don't want
the problem, and I told you.
Mo ti snap ẹ. Mo ti snap ẹ. Mo ti snap ẹ. Mo ti snap ẹ. Màá send ẹ sí yín sí. Very wicked set of people.
Very wicked. You are wicked. You are wicked.
You are so wicked. Continue. Mo send ẹ sí yín sí. Tẹ́bá rí bó ṣe ń ṣe gbogbo àwọn Nigerians ní bíbáyìí. Tẹ́bá rí bó ṣe ń ṣe àwọn Nigerians wọ́n kò dà wọ́n síta ni. Tọ́ba ti rí green pali yẹn báyìí. Òyìnbó méjì lọ ti fún ní meal ticket pé kó lọ sókè kó lọ jẹun. Ṣùgbọ́n bá ti rí dúdú ara wọn báyìí wọ́n máa bá yí ara wọn jẹ́ ni. Wọ́n lò ṣì.
That wasn't just an insult. That was a statement, one that says, your country is powerless, your leaders are useless, and you don't matter. And as much as this angers me, let's be honest, our government set us up for this kind of treatment. Nigeria created this disrespect. Listen, the Kenya Airways worker was out of line, no doubt. But let's stop pretending this is just about one airline. Nigeria earned this reputation. Our leaders built this disrespect with their own hands. When you have a country that neglects its own citizens, refuses to defend its people abroad, runs an economy that leaves millions desperate, and forces Nigerians to beg politicians for basic rights, this is what happens. Nobody fears a country that doesn't respect itself. And before we even finish dragging Kenya Airways, let's talk about the most embarrassing part of this video.
Thank God. I'm speaking to the Minister of Finance of Nigeria. You will see. Thank God. I'm speaking to the Minister of Finance of Nigeria. You will see.
I am on the phone with the Minister of Finance. Excuse me, what? A Nigerian passenger dealing with a flight issue decided that the solution was to call the Minister of Finance. What does the Minister of Finance have to do with an airline problem? Nothing. But in Nigeria, nothing works unless you know somebody in power. This is exactly why we keep getting humiliated. In functional countries, systems work. If a passenger is mistreated, they file a complaint and action is taken. No need to call a politician. But in Nigeria, forget systems, forget rights. It's all about connections. And the rest of the world knows this. This is bigger than Kenya Airways. Let's not act shocked. Nigerians are treated like this everywhere, at airports, at embassies, at international borders. Because our country has zero diplomatic weight. And why? Because the people in charge have spent decades embarrassing the nation. They divided us, they bred hate, they looted funds that should have built a strong economy. And now, when we step outside our borders, we carry that shame with us. The Kenya Airways worker said, "Call your president." But let's be real, what would that change? Would Nigerian officials step in to defend her? Would the government demand respect for its citizens? Would anything actually happen? We all know the answer. Fix Nigeria or expect more disrespect. So yes, Kenya Airways should face backlash for this. But let's stop pretending the problem is just about them. If we don't fix Nigeria, if we don't demand real leadership, if we don't build institutions that actually work, this will keep happening. This is not just about an airline. This is about a country that has made itself easy to disrespect. And until that changes, expect more of this nonsense. What do you think? Do you think Kenya Airways was just being disrespectful, or is this a wake-up call for Nigeria? Let's talk in the comments. And as always, like, share, and subscribe, because this conversation isn't over.
But here are the issues. So when the lady booked the flight, she said she contacted the airline and they told her that she doesn't have a problem, that she can go ahead and book, flying through Nairobi to Paris, from Paris to Manchester. And now they are saying a different thing. And I suppose that if this thing is actually a problem, they shouldn't have allowed her to board the aircraft from Nigeria. They should have told her categorically, Madam, you cannot fly through this route because you don't have a Schengen visa. But they allow her to fly to Nairobi and then go to Nairobi. This issue started and she's having 17 hours overlay. That's a lot of time, you understand? But the airways is now saying that if you miss boarding your flight because of your own mistake, because now they are saying it is the mistake from the woman that she doesn't have a Schengen visa, and because of that she's responsible for providing accommodation for herself, that if the fault is from the airline, that the airline will provide accommodation for her. The woman from her own side is crying, says she gets some health condition that she requires accommodation to change her sanitary pads and all of that. The customer care, they allege now, say the woman carried 3 used sanitary pad, come carry them, throw away them for him body. You understand? I'm glad that Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority has reacted to this, telling them to provide CCTV footage of the claim that they made that the woman carry sanitary pad control away for their body. And as well, cautioning them that they will likely get a sanction for maltreating Nigeria this way, that this is not the first time they are maltreating a Nigerian in this fashion. More so, I always try to remind people that actions and reactions are equal but opposite. You understand? While we try to correct the maltreatment from the customer care from Kenya Airways, it is also expected of us, as customers, as people, to come up with the right character and the right attitude and the right approach, even when we are right. It does not make sense, insulting people, using insulting words on people, especially in these instances. So many people are insinuating that the Nigerian lady wasn't nice, with her words, that she wasn't economical with her words, that could be the reason why the customer care of Kenya Airways reacted this way. And that is also part of their claim. The customer care agent is saying that the Nigerian lady was not nice in her behavior, that she was very rude, and that is why she got back what she deserved. But whatever may be the case, it is expected that customers are treated with kindness at all times. I sincerely hope that Kenya Airways will learn their lesson and make their laws strict. If you don't have this visa, don't allow them to board their aircraft from the beginning of time, instead of allowing people to get embarrassed along the line. Don't forget to let me know what you think in the comment section and share this video. Man, another person, God bless you.